Hey Junior Rangers, my name is Jen Davis and I work for the City of Richland as a recreation coordinator. This week's pop-up play day is about art in our community. I'm going to take my mask off so you can hear me better, but please remember to social distance if you are around people. Today you'll be meeting Barefoot Randy. He's a local singer and songwriter, as well as Luke Ray, owner of Autonomous here in Uptown.
My name is Barefoot Randy. I'm a local musician here in the Tri-Cities, and I'm the guy who is spearheading the art in the back of the Uptown. I saw a great opportunity for our community to come together and express themselves freely in this big, giant, empty alley that we have. And also, I was on tour with my reggae band in Boise, Idaho, and saw that they have their freak alley and saw that they have a lot of really beautiful art all throughout the alleys. So I presented it to the board here to get art, and this is one of our very first pieces by Milton.
How did you get into art?
How did I get into art? Oh, emotions. You know, like I had a lot of emotions in my body and in my brain that I couldn't quite understand. And so my art is lyrical, mostly lyrical and auditory. I'm a musician, like I said, but I started writing poetry to really get my feelings out there, whatever it was, whether it was confusion about growing up as a kid in a situation that wasn't the most positive, or, you know, coming into a world that I didn't really understand and was, you know, freaking out about. So music really helped me to let those things out, and even just writing it down. Like, you know, I didn't start with the goal that I was gonna be a musician that tours to California, to Boise, to all these different places. I just wanted to write down what I was feeling, and that's it, one step in front of the other, you know, and that's really what brought me to it. But then now, as I get older and a little bit happier, and I've done that processing, now I can write and do things from a happier perspective. So that's cool. It's fun to grow as an artist. But yeah, it was really just being a human, you know, and wanting to express myself in a way that I didn't feel I could in any other way. There's an opportunity here to involve children who want to paint. Like we discussed just a few seconds ago, maybe having an artist, a collaboration with an artist, and a paint by number scheme kind of. The Business Improvement District, the email is info@uptown. That's info@uptown@gmail.com. You can email me, send us your art, a copy of what you would like to put on the wall, some examples of things that you've done. I'll get you the application and you can fill that out. And then from there it goes on to a selection process for a selection committee, and then we'll get your art on the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take my mask off so you can hear me. My name's Luke Ray. I'm owner and operator of Autonomous Tattoo here in the Uptown Shopping Center. I'm also one of the committee members of the Uptown Art Walk that we started here last year. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do it this year, but we look forward to next year. And then I'm joined here by my friend Jen from the city, who is going to ask me some questions.
How did you get started in art?
Okay, so how I got started in art, it really started at a young age. I would draw, I didn't know how to write words, so I would draw little pictures of things, and, you know, to make lists or to make stories, and that's how that started. But really kicked in middle school when I invited Doug Crow over after school to hang out. So, you know, we're in like 7th, 8th grade, I think. And I asked Doug, I said, hey Doug, you want to come over and hang out after school? And he's like, yeah. So it gets there and we're hanging out, and I'm like, so what do you want to do? And do you want to play G.I. Joes? And boy, that was the wrong thing to say, because Doug did not want to play G.I. Joes. Long story short, I ended up at a bookstore, the Bookworm here in Richland, and they had G.I. Joe comic books. Comic books were okay, right? So anyway, the comic books bridged into art for me, and I still have a massive collection of comic books, and I really enjoy the art and storytelling that goes on in comics. It's been an endless supply of inspiration for me. All right, so how did I get involved in art in the Uptown? Well, art in the Uptown has been here for a long time. They've been working on painting these murals. There's close to a dozen murals now, and they've had for, I think it's probably 13 years. They've had the Chalk Art Festival that happens every summer here, and so there was already art going on here. And I came to the Uptown. I moved my tattoo business to the Uptown from the Parkway, and started seeing some opportunity in the alleyway for us to develop the alleyway and to have have some kind of a festival there or art project. It just seemed like an unused, really cool space. People use it for photography all the time, and how I got involved was just like pulling people together that could make it happen.
So what advice would you give to kids if they enjoy art but want to get involved in the community and spread this art? Is there a way that kids can get involved?
Yeah, so as far as the art goes, for artists to show here at the Uptown, we ask that they bring a parent with them, or someone to be with them. But then we can get them a table, and they can display their art and just show it to people. And I feel like that's the best way, is to actually go and show your art and get feedback from other people about it, and it helps to build your confidence. But no, it's free for artists. Keep making content, and that way, by the time we do the art walk again, you have all of this material, and don't sit on it, don't waste time, get out there and start doing it. Whether it's video content, it's music, it's visual arts, it all ties into each other. It all, being creative and being in the moment and feeling the paper on your hands, and how the pencil drags across the surface. These are all really important things that it's, whether you end up being an artist as a living, it will be a lifelong hobby. Most scientists are artists of some sort. Most scientists play an instrument or sing or do visual arts. Like they all tie into each other. And that's my advice, is to produce content, come show it here at the Art Walk.
The Tri-Cities has some great art pieces around town. Ask your family to take you for a walk, a bike ride, or a drive around the Tri-Cities to explore all the amazing community art that we have. Take pictures of your favorite Tri-City art pieces. Then draw your favorite art piece either on a driveway, sidewalk, patio, or just on paper. Ask an adult to take a picture of your artwork and share it with us on Richland Parks and Rec Facebook page. We hope you enjoy our final pop-up play days, Art in Our Community. We look forward to seeing everyone's art.